Evening, Coach.
Good evening.
Welcome to the post-game press conference. Please, your summary of the game and the series, and then questions.
Well, first, congratulate my players. I think they did a great job on the series from the first minute until we finish it. Give a lot of credit to Maccabi. They keep fighting until the end. And that gives a lot of credit to a team that probably their worst moment was on the second quarter in Madrid when we got that advantage. And that talks very good about my players, the way they focus on the first game, on the second game, and on the third game. Going into tonight, I think it was a very solid performance from our part. We read the game very well offensively. We moved the ball well. We looked for our mismatches. We have some stupid turnovers that hurt us because we knew that they were very good when they were able to rebound and run. So we tried to shut them down on those situations, but still it's not easy. But I think that was a great performance offensively. Defensively, I think probably was the key of the series. I think we were able to shut down Wilbekin and Nunali, probably the most important players, but we knew they're very dangerous. Wilbekin started the game very hot. He got 22 points. Nunali got 17, but still we were able to do a great job. Rebounding, very important for us. Something that we control on probably in the whole series. Probably our worst moment was on the first game, but today I think it was a key factor of controlling the rhythm of the game. Very happy to get on the Final Four, and knowing that we still got work to do for sure.
Coach, first congrats on the winning of the series. We all saw a different Real Madrid last month, and you came to this series and played maybe your best basketball of the season after a bad shape. Tell me, how did you manage to do this turnaround? And because you played, didn't give Maccabi any chance.
Well, I think not only for us, but for everyone, has been a difficult year. And I'm going to explain why. Our schedules, EuroLeague teams, it's going up to 80-some games. For you guys, you're playing the Israeli Cup, the Israeli League, and you guys are killing Maccabi when they lose on the league here, for sure. So they got to play 100% every night. And that's very difficult. Plus, this year, with injuries, in this case, it's changed the coach, with the COVID situations where, the schedule was up and down. So somehow we have to adjust to those situations, and it's not easy. I always said that for coaches, the most difficult part is trying to get your players back in shape after injury. Everybody says, okay, this guy got injury, they're going to be, they're going to have problems. And a lot of times the problem is not when they get injured, probably when they come back. We have a lot of these situations during the year, but I think we managed them pretty well. I think we did a great regular season, and I think we did a great playoff. Right now, we're expecting to play our best on the Final Four. We made some changes and in our style of playing, and I think the last 3-4 weeks, we're playing very solid as a team, true. And we knew it was an important moment of the year. And I'm going to put you an example. I would kill Tavares for his technical. You know why? Not because his reaction, because he got to know that can happen. And he got a year to learn it so he can do it. He cannot do that on today's game. Today is a big game. and everybody has to be ready to play their best, forget anything that is around. I think that that was the example of a team playing together, and that's why probably we got at this moment playing solid defensively and offensively.
Coach, congratulations for well-deserved victory.
Yep.
In general. Taking to total control of the game with 25 assists versus 11, well, my impression was the key players were both of the most experienced, you and Fernandez. Would you agree with me? Which was the decisive contribution to the victory?
For sure, Sergi and Rudy got a lot of experience, and they're always very important for us. Listen, I would love to still playing, but I'm 54, so I cannot play anymore. Years go by, and Doron, that jam, she couldn't play tonight. Sorry, Doron, but it's like that. So I think they step up on important moments, and I'm very proud of it. But I think the whole team did a great job. For sure, Sergi and Rudy step up. But I think it was important that the whole team understood from the beginning the importance of these games from the first minute.
Coach, first of all, congrats on the win. In the Final Four, in the semifinal, you could face Barcelona, which has been your nemesis and has been to every game so far this season. What do you need to change in order to beat that team, should they advance?
Well, right now, I don't know if I will face Barcelona or Bayern. That's the first thing. I will play the Final Four. I don't know if Barcelona or Bayern will play it. I don't know if Efes or Milan will play it. I don't know if, what's the other? Monaco and Olympiacos. So right now I'm happy because we're in it. Okay, what you're saying about Barcelona. Okay, we beat them on the final of the Super Cup. We lost the final of the Cup on the last place. And if we play them on the Final Four, it will be a final. And Barcelona has a great team, and we all know it. I'm not going to talk good about Barcelona players. You guys all know how good they are. Like Real Madrid players. Of course, they're good. But for me, most important is the team, not the players. Players, for sure, they can be good, but if they do their job, they will be better. And for sure, we can talk about players, and I think tonight you saw great players out there from Real Madrid and from Maccabi. But at the end, it's a team thing. And if we try to beat them with one thing, one guy stepping up and dominating the game, we won't be right. We need everybody to perform. We knew how difficult was going to be this series without Jeff Taylor and without Gabi Deck. But everybody step up. And this is something that, looking forward, for example, like you asking, Barcelona, that's something that we need. We need everyone on that game. I don't know who's going to play 1 or 40 minutes, but I'm sure that if we play together as a team, we always will have a chance to beat everyone, not only Barcelona. Barcelona or Bayern, who knows?
Coach, first of all, congratulations for you personally. It's your 7th Final Four in 10 years. So what does it mean for you, and where does that hunger, energy, motivation comes from to keep grinding?
Yeah. Listen, on your career as a coach, you always think about moments, goods and bads, for sure. It would be stupid saying that a coach always is happy. But I remember one night, one player, veteran player that plays in Liga Endesa, Omar Cook, he plays point guard in Zaragoza now, no? He came up to me and he said, it was a league game, and he said, Coach, I really love to see you enjoying and getting into the game like that. For me, that was a great words from his part, because it's the way I am. I feel it. I have that passion. And probably if you tell me 25 years ago when I was still playing with hair, I wouldn't think that I would have played 7 Final Fours. Right now, I'm very happy. But the way I see basketball, I'm very happy for me, for sure. But I'm very happy for my players and for my team.
Maccabi fans, they've done everything to get you out of the game. It's even worked a little bit with Tavares. How did you manage to get over this?
We knew the atmosphere was going to be great. Every time we played here, atmosphere is great. I love to play here, sincerely. I love to see the fans getting into the game, motivating their players, and we knew it was going to be hard. My players knew it, and I told them though. And I told them before the game, hey, we are Real Madrid. We love to play like this, on these kind of atmospheres. We love it. For sure, we love it to play when all that crowd is with us, but if that crowd is against us, like tonight, not against us. Like they were pushing their team for sure. We have to play even more together. So a lot of credit to the fans. I think it was a great atmosphere tonight. And I'm very happy to always that we come to play here, we have a great time. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. But I give a lot of credit to Maccabi's fans because they pushed their team to the limit, and I think that was a very important part of this series. Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Post-game press conference. Please first statement in English, and then Hebrew, please.
I feel sad and proud. We really wanted to take this game, and I felt that we left everything on the floor. Unfortunately, we played against a very good team. And we didn't manage to win this game. Looking forward to the Israeli local league taking the title.
We'll take one question in English and then in Hebrew. Please just say who you are.
Edwin Jablonskis, Basket News. Good afternoon. Coach, there were at least few moments in the game when it felt like you were trying to close down like 5 points. Arena allowed, fans on their feet. But it felt like every time Real Madrid were hitting those shots and these crucial times you probably remember Goss three-pointer from at the beginning of third quarter. So how important and game-changing factors that was?
To be honest with you, when you play here in front of these amazing fans, one of the things that you want to achieve is the momentum. And unfortunately, every time we were one step before taking the momentum and taking the, I won't say the leading, but to get into a position where we can get a game, they had some crazy shot or we missed some open shot. And that's how it is. The momentum is crucial. And we played against a very experienced team. And they had some good shots, good decisions, combined with crazy shots, but it is what it is.
And what was it for you those last few months? What kind of experience knowing that Coach Lasso, for him it will be 7th Final Four in 10 years, and you, I wouldn't say you are fresh or new, but...
You can say it is what it is.
But for you personally, that duel against coaches like this?
It's challenging, but at the end of the day, it's not Avi against Lasso. It's a Maccabi Tel Aviv against Real Madrid. That's what we were focusing on. I didn't really dealt with my matchup with the other coach. He's a very good coach. He's doing a great job. And that's it.
אבי, ערב טוב, אני אתחיל קצת עם שאלה אולי שתרגיז אותך. הגעתם לסדרה נגד ריאל מדריד עם המון ציפיות, אחרי שסיימתם את העונה המדהים, והיה ברור מהרגע הראשון שריאל קבוצה הרבה יותר טובה מכם, זה היה נראה ככה על הפרקט, זה לא היה ספק באף משחק מי הולך לנצח. אתה חושב אם עכשיו התחילו לעלות תהיות, אם בכלל הייתם ראויים להיות פה בפלייאוף, זה דבר שזה ראוי לעשות דבר כזה, או כי...
קודם כל לא הצבנת. אני מכבד את השאלה. תראה, עשינו 18 ניצחונות, 17 ניצחונות, אני טועה? לא. 17 ניצחונות בלי הרוסיות, ו18 עם הרוסיות, וכנראה שזה מספר שהיה מעלה אותנו לפלייאוף בכל מקרה. אז אנחנו ראויים להיות בפלייאוף. לא רק שאנחנו ראויים להיות בפלייאוף, סיימנו מקום חמישי. לא סיימנו מקום חמישי כי היה לנו נחמד, כי היו נחמדים אלינו. סיימנו מקום חמישי כי ניצחנו פה בבית את ריאל מדריד, את מילאנו, את ברצלונה בחוץ, ואת פנרבחצ'ה בבית. ועוד ניצחונות. אז מי שראש בא לו להגיד, לתהות בכלל אם היינו ראויים או לא היינו ראויים, זה שלא. אני מרגיש גאווה על הדרך שעשינו, סיימנו מקום חמישי, עם כל הנסיבות, ואני גאה במה שעשינו. אני מרגיש גאווה במה שעשינו, אני מרגיש גאווה בשחקנים. יחד עם העצבות, צריכנו נגד קבוצה טובה מאוד, נגד אחת הקבוצות הטובות באירופה. בוא, אתה יודע, אנחנו ידענו מול מי אנחנו הולכים להיפגש, והיינו מאוד מאוד דרוכים. מסביב כבר הכתירו, אתם מכירים כבר את זה. אני סיימתי עכשיו את המשחק, וההודעה הראשונה שקיבלתי הייתה, אבי הפח, תלך לחפש עיזים באחו, אני יודע מה כתבו שם. אז זה פה, אתה יודע, אנחנו מנצחים, ואחרי אנחנו מנצחים, אז אנחנו אלופי אירופה. אני חושב שאני גאה בשחקנים, כי נשארנו צנועים, ושיחקנו כל משחק. נכון, במשחק השני, מעדנו ברמה האנרגטית, אבל אני מסתכל לאורך כל הדרך, סיימנו עם 7 ניצחונות. ניצחונות משכנעים, יפים, נשארנו צנועים, נשארנו רעבים. וזאת הדרך שאנחנו רוצים להמשיך בעד סוף העונה. אז לשאלתך, אם אנחנו ראויים או לא ראויים, אני גאה שסיימנו מקום החמישי, וזה מה שחשוב לי. ולא הרגזת.
אהלן, אבי. אתה לא מרבה לדבר על עצמך, אבל אני בכל זאת אנצל את זה שהסתיימה העונה, לשאול אותך עליך. אני לא חושב שיש אדם אחד פה שחשב שהעונה הזאת תיגמר, איתך פה יושב מול כולם ומסכם עונת יורוליג אחרי הפלייאוף של מכבי תל אביב. אז קודם כל ספר איך הייתה החוויה הזאת, מה אתה לוקח, והאם משרת אימון אחרי החודשיים האלה כמאמן יורוליג, אחרי שטעמת את כל הדברים האלה, זה משהו שמדבר, עזוב מכבי, לא מכבי, זה משהו שאתה רוצה.
לא בא לי לסכם עכשיו ולהתייחס, ברשותך, כמו מכבד את השאלה, אבל אם אני עדיין במשרת אימון, לא משרת אימון, שנה הבאה, לא שנה הבאה, אני כרגע מאמן מכבי עד סוף השנה, אני גאה להיות במקום הזה. התחייבתי בפני עצמי, בפני השחקנים, בפני המועדון, אז את הכי טוב שאני יכול. זאת חוויה מאוד 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 עוצמתית, כי זו טוטליות אחרת מכל מה שאנשים חושבים ומכירים. זו טוטליות אחרת, זה 24/7. אבל אני גאה, מחבק. יש לנו עוד משימה שהיא סופר 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 חשובה לי, למועדון, לקבוצה, וזה לקחת אליפות. וכל הבאסה, והיא גדולה, והיא אמיתית. אנחנו אוספים וממשיכים קדימה, למשימה הבאה.
ערב טוב. קונקרטית לגבי המשחק של היום. 21% ל3, לא הרבה, אבל הבור ניבר מיחס 11-25 לאסיסטים. האם הקו האחורי שלהם עד כדי כך, הוא יותר טוב כנראה, אבל עד כדי כך, או שזה
תראה, היו לשחקן בינוני, שאלו אותו עכשיו מהנוער.
הוא שחק כמו נער.
כן. תשמע, הם קבוצה טובה. הם קבוצה טובה. אני מניח שיחס אסיסטים הוא גם כזה, היות וקלענו 21. אני מניח שאם היינו קונים עוד 4 שלשות, שהיום מוצאים אותם לפחות מתפרצות, אז היחס היה אחר. ועוד כמה עיבודים בפאזרק של לאפ, שהם ניצלו אותם לפאזרק, אז זה אסיסט אחד שלא נרשם לך, ואסיסט אחד שנרשם להם. ותשמע, הם קבוצה מאוד מאוד טובה. גארדים טובים. אתה יודע, אמרו, יש לנו יתרון בגארדים, אבל יש שם גארדים טובים מאוד, גארדים שלקחו כבר אליפות אירופה, שהיו שם, עם המון ניסיון. זהו.
אבי, הזכרת את טוב, קודם כל, הזכרת את המשימה הבאה שלכם, אנחנו יודעים שהרבה פעמים אחרי אירופה יכולה להיות איזושהי נפילה, גם יש לכם הרבה זרים, יש 5, וגם בפלייאוף אנחנו יודעים איך זה שיש בעיה להחליף. איך אתה עכשיו אוסף את האנשים כאילו שלא תהיה נפילה, כי כל משחק עכשיו גם חשוב בתל על הביתיות עד הפלייאוף, אחר כך בטח הפלייאוף.
אני עם אמון מאוד מאוד גדול, טראסט מאוד מאוד גדול, בלב של השחקנים, במחויבות של השחקנים, בהבנה של השחקנים. אני מאמין בהם. כשיש שחקנים שמבינים עם לב מאוד מאוד גדול, כמו ששיחקנו עד היום ביורוליג בצורה טובה ומשכנעת, ובליגה הישראלית בצורה ומשכנעת, זה לא משהו שפתאום נגמר. זה איזושהי דרך שהחלטנו פה בקבוצה להתוות. ואני מאמין שאנחנו נמשיך. נכון, זה לא פשוט, אבל עברנו כבר דברים לא פשוטים. ואני מאמין שאנחנו מהר מאוד נחזור למסלול, אין לנו זמן יש לנו כבר את ירושלים, ואני לא אגיד שהראש כבר שם, אבל מחר בוקר הראש כבר בירושלים.
אבי, תודה רבה.
חברים, היה... בסדר, גמרנו, חבר'ה, תודה לכם, שיהיה לכם ערב נעים.
Take your chair a bit to my right. Join together.
Is this your phone? Whose phone is this?
Maybe Avi's. Maybe Avi's.
This Avi. Daniel, tell Avi. Can you move over? Let me stand around.
More to the right, please.
Okay. Yeah, he won't move over.
Sorry. My bad.
Who the fuck had that? Who had that? 20. Oh, thanks. Joel, what are you going to talk about? Oh, damn.
All right, guys. You want to go first? Let's start with our guest. Then Aviv and Josh.
Builder.
All right, guys.
Edwin Sablonskis, Basket News. John, Real Madrid had 18 assists in the first half, 25 overall. So what wasn't working for you guys breaking down the plays of Real Madrid?
I mean, you have to give credit to them. They're a talented offensive team. They played a while together. They played with a lot of rhythm, and you know they had some confidence coming to this game because of how they played at home. You know, every time we seem to make some sort of mistake on defense, whether it's miscommunication or aggressiveness, they capitalize, and that's credit to them. You know, I think we had some unfortunate 50-50 balls in the first half, some late shots that went down for them at the end of shot clocks. They compiled. But again, you know, like you said, 18 assists is too many. You know, and that's why they're up by 10 at the half.
Good evening, John. Good evening, Jello. When you look at the season overall, the EuroLeague season, would you define it as a success or a failure?
I mean, I think it took a lot of pride to be able to battle back from what we did and the position we were in, to get all the way up to 5th place. So, you know, it was successful. Like, we made it, obviously we're not happy with the results here in the playoffs, but you know, I think it says a lot about the character that we have in this team to battle back from where we were. And it's not just that all the Russian teams were out, 3 Russian teams were out, because if those three Russian teams were in, we're 5th, you know, we were still in the playoffs. So, I mean, I think that says a lot about our character. So, I mean, it's something to be proud about.
Yeah, I agree with Jello. I think, you know, right now, obviously everyone is a little upset and disappointed, very upset and disappointed with how we finished. But, you know, all things considered, like Jello said, it's been a ride of a year. And, you know, at one point, I think when the Russian teams came out, we were 10-10 maybe, and we finished at 17-11. And that's not easy to do in the EuroLeague. Like he said, you know, you add the Russian teams and we're still 17 wins, 18 wins with 2 games left, maybe 19 wins. So overall, yeah, I think we have a lot to be proud of. But, you know, like we just talked about in the locker room, we're not done. We have another month and a half of basketball, and we have another goal set out for us.
John, speaking of the locker room, what was the state in the locker room after the game? What was your initial feelings, the team's feelings? What did Coach Aviv have to say to the team?
You know, a lot of mixed emotions, I think, which would make sense. You know, obviously, like I said, we're upset and we're disappointed. You know, we feel like obviously we could have done better this series. But at the end of the day, like Angelo and I just talked about, it's been a tough ride in the EuroLeague, and I think not just all things considered, but I think we had a good run. So, you know, proud of how we played this year overall, and, you know, optimistic that we can close the season out playing our best basketball for this month and a half and get, you know, a championship.
Angelo, I want to ask you two quick questions. The first, it's maybe your last EuroLeague game in Maccabi. Did you think anything about it before this game? And secondly, we all, as journalists, I think people around the team talked about a real chance in this series for you guys. And from the first second to the end, Real was better. They play better. They show that they are maybe a better team. What do you think made them, you know, look so much better this series?
First question, yeah, I definitely thought about it. Just because it's like, you know, I'm 32 now, about to be 33, and it's been like, it's my 10th year playing. You know, it's been a lot of fun, and I, you know, love playing here. You know, could be, you know, an end of chapter, like you said, and so, you know, it's definitely something that crosses your mind, and I'm just grateful for, you know, everything, all the chances, all the opportunities I've had, and been able to enjoy and live the life I have, because, you know, we are blessed to play basketball, so it's, you know, it's been fun. And yeah, like you said, from minute 1 until the end, they were, like, it is what it is, they were the better team. You know, it sucks, and we wish we could have done better, but they were the better team. And, you know, been a good team this whole EuroLeague season. They were second the whole way until they blew a 20-point halftime lead at home versus Munich. So, I mean, we know they're good, and we knew that coming in. And yeah, it's unfortunate we couldn't put up more of a fight, especially here in front of our home crowd, because I mean the atmosphere and the fans that we have is amazing. Like, it was an amazing experience to be able to play tonight with these fans. So it just sucks we weren't able to give them something to reward them, you know, for their support. But like John said, we'll move on, and we still have a championship to try to win.
What's it like playing in front of these fans? I know you lost, but regular season compared to playoffs for both of you?
Yeah, like Angelo said, the atmosphere, you know, the atmosphere in all EuroLeague games, I think here is you know, second to none. The playoff atmosphere, they take it up another notch. You know, people were outside when we were showing up 2 hours before the game. They were on the court before players were warming up, chanting. The support here is amazing. You know, that's why, you know, maybe not tonight, but this EuroLeague season, we've been such a strong home team, and the credit goes, you know, to our fans. They support us throughout the game. They bring us up when we need a boost, and you know, especially when we're running, they continue to kind of cheer and not allow the other team to get momentum. It's a huge advantage, and like Angelo said, it was an amazing experience to be able to play in front of them tonight. And you know, we're upset that we weren't able to give them, you know, more to cheer about and reward them with a win and another home game.
Last question.
It's nice to see you back in yellow, finally, not only in white. And to be honest, Real played all 3 games better as a team. And why is it so? Because they're deeper, because they're more experienced, or they just looks like they're good. They've been based on individual skills, but they played really better as a team. Why is it so?
Well, maybe a you know, a combination of those things. Obviously, they have the experience. Like Angelo said, you know, I feel like because of what was going on the last month in Real Madrid, people thought they were vulnerable and not giving them enough credit. You know, no one on our side wasn't anticipating something easy. And like Angelo said, they were second place the entire year before they had a bad last month. They had 18 wins in the EuroLeague. They're an extremely strong team. They're a very deep team. They're a very experienced team. And, you know, they got up, they had a tough win in game 1 and then a blowout in game 2. And, you know, momentum is a tough thing to fight. And, you know, they were playing with confidence and with rhythm. And it was tougher for us to slow them down. And, you know, obviously we wish we did better, but you have to give them credit. They got better game to game. And that's who's going to end up winning when it comes down to a series.